Alright, Guardian Martial Arts Studio, NSI Indiana. Today, taking a look at some mechanics of kind of like, one of my variations of the 8 and 9 disarm and Arnis, and then looking at some of those mechanics in some striking things. So, with the 8 and 9 disarm, this is kind of the traditional way of doing it, how Professor Remy would show it. I've got some different takes on it based on, let's go this way, based on just kind of personal preferences. Just with the 8, that's really coming in for that knee. And the traditional way of doing 8 is great, but it's one where I want to think about where is my force going and what's going to put me in the best position to counterattack while being least likely to be countered by his empty hand. So when that 8 comes in, I'm dropping down and I'm going to try to acquire the kind of wrist thenar area here. And then from here, depending on my attachment here, I can kind of bring that up, punch in really quick, and then go with other stuff from there. Because I'm using this position where he comes in, I'm dropping that down. Even if I don't get the attachment, I can still come in with a thrust, come in with a punch, come in with a punch, and I'm using this pivoting motion. Once I put down force on the third, hit me again. Once I put down force again, where I don't have a balance point and he doesn't, down and then up and in. So it's kind of just like a gaucho coming in with the uppercut, straight in where that's hitting, and I can continue through to get the ribs. And then I can come in with thrusts, hits, other things like that. On the 9 side, I'm going to work on similar attachment because again, traditionally the 9 is one where the people will come in like this and then work off that. That's a hard strip, a lot of finesse and a lot of other things like that. So on the 9, I like to kind of post and bring this up. See how it's kind of locking up the arm? And then I'm going to do that same kind of punching action, ejecting here, and then I'm right there for the thrust. When it comes to efficacy, slashes are awesome. I love slashing and bashing, but if I get an opportunity to thrust, I'm going to go for it, especially on close range. But on that one in particular, it's one where I can come down, even if I can pass it, I'm right in this position to go for a thrust. So one more time with the strip, down, I acquire, I'm getting the thenar of the thumb here, I'm punching out, and then from here, I can do all sorts of fun things. Now, how does that alignment and that footwork change? So with this, if we're going orthodox, I can use that same kind of outside concept of getting out of the way of the 8 and aligning my shot for some other things. So one where he can come in, I can go catch, slip, and I have this alignment. From here, I'm going to use that same kind of popping action like I used on the end to go gaucho, uppercut. From here, same idea with the other side. I can switch my feet, switch cross, big slap, and then from here I can either throw a final cross there, or because I'm lined up with my back hip on his center, I can go with a big knee coming in. So from this side, I'm going to go cross, slip, gaucho, uppercut. Whoops, bounce. Then 1, 2, I'm doing just a nice open hand slap there. And I can either go across or I can go knee with that. So just some ideas on using that strip motion, that kind of pressure and structure on some empty hand. So go ahead and try that out.